Hello guys, in this particular video I'm going to tell you about the taxability of digital assets such as cryptocurrencies, NFTs as per budget 2022. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. The four major highlighted points from the budget 2022 with respect to digital assets are: first, the income from the transfer of digital assets are subject to tax at the flat rate of 30%. Second, no deductions or allowance are available with respect to the above said income. Third, the losses from the transfer of digital assets are not allowed to be set off with the income of others. Fourth, the losses from the digital assets are not allowed to be carried forward to the next assessment year. Okay, now let us see a brief explanation of all of those 4 points with an example. First, the digital assets are taxable at the flat rate of 30%. Now let us take an example. Mr. A is having a total income of 11 lakh from a business and Mr. B is having a total income of same 11 lakh from the transfer of digital assets. Here, Mr. A's tax will be calculated as per slab basis as given in the image, assuming he has opted for old regime. Whereas Mr. B's tax will be calculated on flat basis, that is the 30% will be directly applied on the 11 lakh. So he will lose the advantages of tax calculation as per slab basis with respect to the income from the digital assets. Now point 2, no deductions or allowance are available with respect to the income from digital assets. Now let me add some details to the original example. Both Mr. A and Mr. B have paid an insurance premium of rupees 50,000 each. So now, while calculating the total income of Mr. A, the deduction of 50,000 is allowed. Whereas, while calculating the total income of Mr. B, the deduction of 50,000 is not allowed to the extent of income from the digital assets. Point number 3, the losses from the transfer of digital assets are not allowed to be set off with other income. For this, let me give you 2 examples. Example number 1, if I am having a loss from the sale of bitcoins to the extent of 5 lakhs and I am having a profit to the extent of 10 lakh from the sale of Dogecoins. Here I am allowed to do the set off. Now let us see the example number 2. If I am having a loss from the sale of bitcoin to the extent of 5 lakh and I am having the income from other businesses to the extent of 10 lakh. Here I am not allowed to do the set off. Fourth point, the losses from the transfer of digital assets are not allowed to be carried forward. Generally, the losses from the business are allowed to be carried forward for a period of 8 assessment years. For example, if I am making a loss this year and I am making a profit in the next year, I am allowed to carry forward this year loss to the next year and set off with the next year profit. So I will be paying the tax only for the rest of the amount. But in case of digital assets, the losses are not allowed to be carried forward. For example, if I am making losses from the sale of cryptocurrencies this year and I am making profit from the sale of cryptocurrencies in the next year, this year loss cannot be carried forward and set off with the profit of the next year. The major reason behind this is Indian government is not encouraging the speculation activities with respect to digital assets. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care.